Whoa, it's time for the Benét Embry Show.
Kane is in the building.
Live and uncut right here, right now on www.thebenetembry.com, as well as unbiased.com, and now on Watch On Air Live.com. What's going on, family? Shout out to everybody who's tuned into us on Facebook and also the app. Man, this has been a glorious week thus far. And if you're not, we are the cure to your Monday blues. So thank you for tuning in with us. We have a great and dynamic show for you. Tonight, we will discuss my spouse loves me, but they still cheat. Hey, can you deal with it? Can you not deal with it? What is your evaluation between sex and your relationship? An interesting question to ask, and we got the answers for you here. Also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dynamic actress, director, writer. She's the CEO of Knick Knack Productions. Nicole Carouthers will be in really soon. Other than that, let me actually introduce you to the people who make this show.
Just say this.
I won't say it.
No, you did say it.
Let me actually introduce you to the people who make this show work. To my immediate left, she is the UUA 2016 Model of the Year. She is also a writer for DallasBlack.com, and also she is the CEO and founder of IamMissNikki.com. She is the queen of the airways, the first lady of the Benét Embry Show, every man's fantasy, every woman's nightmare, illustrious Nikki Jackson.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great, fantastic weekend. It was a little cool this weekend, so I know
James, Nikki didn't invite you to a little funk ass party.
Disappointing to some of you.
That's okay.
Nikki didn't invite you.
Oh my God.
She didn't invite you to a little funk ass party.
It was a house party.
So James is like married, and
I still could have had fun.
No, yeah, but you only hear like 2 days. So wifey is like,
she didn't want to take you away from your family.
And of course, we know Benet wasn't going to get it.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
No, he wouldn't have.
I would have came.
If you'd have had free liquor.
I don't have warrants in Irving or wherever Nikki stayed.
Nikki, he'd have asked, how much liquor do you have? And he'll show up if it's enough alcohol.
And it was plenty of alcohol.
That is so untrue. Stop letting the devil use you.
It was plenty of alcohol. Like, really.
Well, they probably didn't have his brand.
Benet will drink his water if I tell him it's got vodka in it.
Pretty much true.
I think you're going a tad bit too far with that now, Nikki.
Yeah, I think
you're going a little bit.
You speak the truth.
You speak the truth.
Yeah.
No.
That is not a false story.
That is a false story. What you're saying is fake news.
That's fake news.
That's
not fake
news.
You beat Ziggy too.
That is not fake news.
Ladies and gentlemen, sitting across the way, and equally important, he is the political analyst of the show. He is the show manager. He's the man with the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. James D. Kane.
Yeah. Did you see my afro pick? I need my afro pick. I'm trying to grow out my afro.
You trying to grow out your afro?
I don't know how that's in a relation.
Fist in the air. Fist in the air.
It's going to be power to the people up in
Power
here
to the
soon?
people.
I don't know how that is in relation to the show tonight.
I'm here.
Well,
This is a good thing.
You are definitely here.
Free Mumia.
Who?
Mumbia.
Give us free.
Mumbia.
I'm happy to be here.
Madiba.
Oh my God.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, man, we have a great show for you lined up tonight, and this topic actually came from my wife. Shout out to Danisha Jackson Embry, aka Goosey. What's up? So we're going to discuss this and talk about this, and we got some more shenanigans. And I want to do a segment, introduce a new segment.
Oh, okay. We ain't even talked about this.
No, we haven't.
No, yet, no.
And you are the show manager, correct?
I said I want to do one. And it all revolves.
But why you got to announce it on air? We ain't even talking about it.
I'm just saying maybe I can get some support because I
No, don't do that Donald Trump crap.
I want to be
Don't
petty
do that
so
Donald Trump crap. But I'm going to announce it, and then you got to figure out how to make it happen.
Can I
Why? Because it's Petty Monday?
Yes.
It is Petty Monday.
It is Petty Monday.
It is Petty Monday.
So maybe a little bit later on in the show after we've done everything else.
Some ratchetness.
No.
Yeah. It's coming. See, yeah.
You Google it. Even Google is saying you shouldn't do it.
Now,
it's the Google Assistant.
Is it called Petty Monday because everybody got their feet done?
Who
Like,
got their
like a
feet done?
pedicure. Oh, my toes always look good.
Oh, mine's too.
Yeah. Keep
That's
my keep.
metrosexual.
That's not metrosexual.
I expect that from Nikki.
Oh, hold on. So
Benet, I have actually Snapchatted your feet, and I think all of our viewers would be in agreement that you should get a pedicure.
Well, I don't really give a damn what nobody think. These are my feet.
Do we all need to take off our shoes and show our toes?
Because somebody asked me, what are those gorilla feet?
That's
Those
probably
claws.
probably one of those
Talons.
many dudes who like
And
to
why
kiss
are
your
they so
butt.
white?
They want to kiss your butt because I didn't put lotion on it.
Harambe.
Ashy. For a dark skinned dude, if they white, that's real bad, bro.
Well,
And it ain't powder.
Well,
It ain't foot powder, Nikki.
well,
It's not
why?
football.
I'm trying to figure out why my feet are so important to every day about.
Because you come up in this bad boy with your shoes
Don't pay
on.
You come up here barefooted.
You come up here
I don't
barefoot.
say nothing about your height. That don't bother me, so I don't say nothing about it.
Nikki, I like your highlights.
What the hell is that? How do you even know what that is?
Thank you, James.
I noticed. Her highlights.
What is? How do you know what? You're not supposed to know that.
That's just what they are. I don't know what they're called, but I just noticed.
You're not supposed to know that.
No. I
You're
just
not.
noticed.
But that is man law violation.
That ain't
You
no
should-
man law violation.
That is a man law
If
violation.
I was saying, Benet, I noticed your highlights, that would be a man law
No,
violation.
you're not supposed to know the intricacies of makeup.
Why not?
You ain't supposed to do all of that.
He's got a wife.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure he can say, "Baby, look good." That covers everything. You ain't got to go. "Ooh, I like your highlight. I like the way your things curl."
Did you
up
hear
in
what
there."
I said?
Whatever. Yeah, I heard it.
What did I say?
You said highlights or highlights or whatever.
Highlights.
Whatever it was, it wasn't my
Look,
show.
look, what am I talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. And
Look
I'm
at
not gonna
Nikki. Look at Nikki and tell me what I'm talking about.
Look at me.
Look at
No,
her.
I don't want
look
to
at look at her.
Nikki is like Prince. You'll get lost in those eyes.
Is that why you wear the glasses?
I don't need to look at Nikki.
She'll turn you into a bitch.
No, look at me.
that's-
Zig is like, yeah,
that's-
you're right. You're right.
Did
No,
you
look
see
at
him,
me so
Zig?
you can see what he's talking about. What is he talking about?
I don't know, Nikki. I see.
No, just be for real. What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you. I don't know.
Look at my
I see.
face.
I see your eyebrows.
He said highlights. So
Highlights.
what would you think he'd be
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Some that highlight your eyes. I thought that
What
was
would
just
highlight my eye?
the regular stuff you just right up on there.
It's right at the base of the eyelash, right?
Oh.
To,
And what color
to
is it?
accentuate them.
Oh, well, I'm
It's like a
colorblind.
silver.
Thank you.
Well, I'm colorblind. I don't
Is it
know.
silver or
what
white?
white.
Okay.
that is. I'm colorblind. I have no idea what that is. I didn't. I don't.
Because I mean,
Thank
a
you.
lot of times I see women and they have the fake eyelashes, and it's like it's just too much.
What? You know what? Why do women get every goddamn thing fake? Fake boobs, fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake butt.
Zig like the fake boobs.
Zig. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey.
Ziggy, who makes us look good and sound good, our engineer of the show, Mark Holmes, will be Skyping in this our sports. And the draft is right around the corner, so I'm pretty sure he's at home right now, whacking off, getting ready for it.
Well, James, the only thing that I have fake, like at all, would be eyelashes.
Yeah.
Everything,
I'm
everything
saying-
else is mine.
But I'm saying
My eyebrows aren't painted on.
when I see a woman that when she turns sideways, it looks like she's got a granddaddy long leg hanging off of her eyeball. It looks crazy to me.
All of
It's-
that shit
it-
is crazy.
Oh my
It's just
gosh.
too much.
All of that is crazy.
Well, I mean, these are the things of
He doesn't. That don't matter.
I don't.
It's being a woman, because I'm pretty sure his wife wears these things as well. I mean, it's just what we do.
I tell her about it too. I said, baby,
We
you
wear
really need all of that.
eyelashes. We wear makeup. Some women wear colored contacts.
Some women wear push-up bras.
Some women wear push-up bras. Some women wear
padded
fake nails.
What the padded booty thing?
Yeah. Some women do wear those padded booty things. I mean, it's no different than a woman wearing fake hair.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a quick break because I'm getting notifications that our live on Facebook is frozen. So I'm going to get Zig Master to get ready to check that out. And we got some music for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So you are tuned in to the Benét Embry Show. We'll be right back.
Gotta pick out my hair.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dina Howard, and you're listening and watching the Benét Embry Show.
This value dollar, it can never be sold. We were kings and queens in the motherland. Problem is we shouldn't have spared the rod or the father's hand. Yo, where the fathers at? Kids raising kids, so basically they never really raised but more assisted. Thrown to the system for criminal definition instead of dreaming for better and taking care of your business. I promise, we've been guys from the crib. Thing is, you can call a king a slave if he don't know who he is. Man, it's blasphemy.
Why would you treat yourself like that? Stop all the blasphemy. We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. You're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. God, God, God. Baby, you're a god. Believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We apologize to everybody on Facebook. Apparently, I have reached my going live quota.
Right?
Criteria.
Well, whatever. Y'all
Where'd
know
you go?
what
Where'd you go to school at?
Same school you went to.
No.
School of Hard Knocks.
We're talking about post-secondary. You can't put what the stripper girls put on their profile page. School of Hard Knocks.
You know what? Benet is something else, for real.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Hard Knock Crew.
You know that Hard Knock Crew. I'm thugged out. I have 3 tattoos. I'm a certified thug now.
Those are scars. Those are not tattoos.
These are tattoos. I got somebody's name.
He got 3 tattoos of his kids' names. Fool, that don't make
No,
you
I have
thug.
2 of my kids. One is a panther. In order to be a thug, I read in the handbook, you have to have 1 name and 1 animal and a lengthy criminal record.
That
Now,
shit
what
gay.
kind of panther is it? Is it like a baby panther?
It's a black
That shit
panther.
gay.
It's a black panther?
It's a black-
Where's it at?
Right here.
Nigga, that shit gay.
This same dude who knew what women highlights was. That's super. And that is very homophobic, dog.
No, it's not.
Why are you being very homophobic here?
You hear this?
No, it's
No, I'm
not.
talking about that little comment that
No.
how can you determine what's gay? Do you are you gay?
You are. That's how you're the
I
gauge.
mean, he has been knowing you for.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
But then he already knows.
Aaron
Just like he
Hernandez.
know- Just like I know his history.
Aaron Hernandez.
No, just like
Oh, you go kill
I
to
know
protect?
his history. He knows mine. So gay should be the last thing. Damn, what's
I'm
wrong with
choking
you? You need
over here,
surgery?
man.
You need surgery? That's what happens. You see, that's how God gets you back. Being ugly. That's
Can
what
you go ahead and
happens.
introduce me, please?
Oh, look, can I introduce the guest first?
Oh, okay.
Nicole
I mean,
has
you
a
bumping
very
your gums.
Big
Yeah.
purse.
Just talking.
I heard I came to meet the real Nikki, actually.
Oh,
That's
I
you,
like
I
that.
heard.
That is me. I
I
like
go by
that.
Nicole, but I heard you the real Nikki.
She just Nikki J.
Ladies and
J.
gentlemen.
Nikki J.
As I
Nikki J,
said,
you're beautiful even more
Thank.
in person.
Oh my God! Thank you. Oh, I like her.
Hey,
You made
there
me.
you go.
He can't stand it when he doesn't have a spotlight.
ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, we have a dynamic guest tonight. She is a writer. She is a director. She's a phenomenal actress. Matter of fact, you can see her on May 6th, along with her, Lucretia Johnson, Katie Carr, my castmates, and White Woman Trip, on an episode of, what is it, Murder
Murder Made Me Famous.
Made Me Famous, and it's the Jim Jones story. So y'all be sure to
Yes.
check that out at 8 o'clock on the Reels.
Reels channel, May 6th.
Right on.
Do you know who Jim Jones is, Benet?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Did you drink the Kool-Aid?
no.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole
Was there vodka
Carouthers.
in it?
Hi, everybody. I'm
Again, so everybody talking. Nicole Carouthers.
Thank you for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Well, that's cool. Well, we're
Yeah, I'm a
glad to have you
huge
here.
fan. I like to watch y'all and tune in, so I'm glad I get to sit and see.
You get kind of good.
Can I help you out, Nicole? I'm gonna help you
But
out.
it's
Nicole.
good to laugh, though.
Yeah, it is good to laugh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, while James Kane is playing maintenance
you got
man.
Looking
pen
out
and
for
paper?
me.
No, I mean she's doing Facebook Live and she just kind of had her chin was like at the top of the video.
Oh, y'all only saw my chin?
What?
Didn't
No.
nobody tell me. Let
Not
me
yet.
see.
Not
That
yet.
being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little warm in here,
Turn the air on.
No, just have him stop talking.
but it's about to get hot with Nikki Jackson and Nikki's hot spot. There it begins. Somebody just got an orgasm.
They didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
I'm telling you, they
Somebody
No, I don't
puked.
think they did.
did. What you got for us, Nikki?
I don't think they did.
What you got for us, Nikki?
All right. So James brought up Aaron Hernandez, which I wanted to talk about. Apparently, he left 3 suicide notes behind before killing himself last week.
That's what I heard.
2 of them were for his fiancee and 4-year-old daughter. The other was reportedly to his gay lover, who was also incarcerated. Now, it's reported that Hernandez actually killed Odin Lloyd to cover up his bisexuality. According to Newsweek, the former New England Patriots tight end had a long-time male lover who was a friend from high school. It's been theorized by law enforcement studying the case that Lloyd had incriminating information on the football star that he didn't want announced to the public. Lloyd had information the football star did not want out, and that was he was bisexual. The Newsweek report claims. Ernest Wallace, a co-defendant of Hernandez, told police that Lloyd had slurred Hernandez as a smoocher or someone who is gay
Shout out to
prior
Getting
to
Sugar.
being killed. Hernandez reportedly moved a large amount of money into the lover's bank account shortly before his arrest. The prison boyfriend is also under a 24/7 suicide watch. Yeah. Erin Moran, best known for her role as Joni on Happy Days and later on Joni Loves Chachi, was found unresponsive Saturday afternoon and later pronounced dead at the age of 55.
Not Joni.
Yes, Joni.
I thought she was older than that.
I did too.
I was like 55.
I did
I was
too.
thinking she was more like 75.
No,
Something
I
like
did
that.
too. Although a cause of death hasn't been determined, it's being reported by People.com that she was being treated for stage 4 cancer and relied on a feeding tube the last few days of her life. The type of cancer is not immediately clear. Rumor has it that Real Housewives star Phaedra Parks is dating Shamar Moore.
Oh, Jesus.
During the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion last night, Phaedra was asked if she was seriously dating anyone, and she responded with, "I am not." Andy Cohen, which is the host of the reunion, she said, "Well, you hooked me up with somebody and we chat from now and then." Surprised, Andy asked Shamar Moore. He then asked the reality TV star if she was dating the actor, and she said simply, "We'll see." But since she's not technically divorced from her imprisoned husband, Apollo Nida, the relationship will probably burn out before it gets going. Apollo reportedly has met and got engaged to someone since he's been in prison.
Damn.
He getting it like that in jail?
Wait a minute, hold on.
And she was actually on an episode of The Real Housewives, and she looks like she resembles Nikki Baby from the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
I have no idea.
She's
who
not
any of
Nikki
these
Baby,
people-
but she resembles Nikki
Wait a
Baby.
minute, how long is this man in jail for?
8 years.
What is your statute? If your boyfriend goes to jail, how long will you wait on it?
Huh?
My
You talking to
boyfriend or
Nikki?
my husband?
You talking to Nikki? You talking to Nikki, right?
Okay,
My
both of them.
boyfriend or my husband?
Your boyfriend.
If my boyfriend gets life in prison,
Not life, 8 years. How long you gonna wait? You gonna give him 6 months if he come up on parole early?
Nikki, if he...
No, let her answer the question. You always do this and try to save her. If your boyfriend was in jail for 8 years, how long would you try to hold out?
how long we been dating?
It's relevant. It's relevant.
I mean, there's some serious questions got to go into that.
You've been dating for 2 years. Strong 2 years. Heavily sexual intercourse dating 2 years. Y'all have met family members. Y'all children have met each other, everything.
Do they have children together?
No, they don't have children.
And he go to jail for a guaranteed 8 years.
For a guaranteed 8 years.
I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't even send him off with that promise.
For real?
That man not fixing to kill me when he get out of jail for lying. No, I mean, we would discuss it, but I mean, 8 years is a long time, and that's not my husband. Mm-hmm. That's my boyfriend.
Your husband, you will wait the whole 8?
My husband, I'm going to give it some time, but if my husband is in jail for a guaranteed 8 or life, I mean, we gonna have to discuss options.
No, I'm just saying 8 years, you make putting life. Anybody who's dating, if I'm dating somebody, I don't give a damn how long we've been together. She get life, then listen, honey, I love you with all my heart, but you here. I need to be able to fornicate with somebody.
But seriously, 8 years is 8 years is a long time. To me personally, I'm not speaking for other women. Me personally, 8 years is a long time
I'm gonna wait 8 years.
to wait for someone to come out
If
of
my wife,
prison.
I would wait 8
I ain't
years.
waiting a year.
To come out of prison with the guarantee that we may not continue. I mean, because 8 years can change a man.
Okay,
in prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a year can
So,
change you.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'd be like Phaedra. I find me a pretty boy or something.
Right. I mean, so
She replaced a pretty boy with a pretty boy.
I mean, her and Apollo were already on the ins and outs before he went to prison with all the stuff that he was doing. But I mean, she knew the type of man she married. Hell, she met him when he was in prison because she was his lawyer.
Well, hold on. I put it like this.
She was
If-
his lawyer when he got out of prison, so she knew what type of man he was.
She liked
knew,
that thug.
She knew he was borderline thug. He did fraud, check scams, and all kinds of shit. I mean, he wasn't a choir boy.
Damn.
But was she a ride or die? I guess not.
No, she ain't
Nah.
riding or
She
dying.
ain't right. She
Sorry.
ride her. She
Go ahead, because we got to get back to Nikki's segment. But I will say this: I don't want to date any woman from any of the Atlanta Housewives, Basketball Wives, then any reality TV star. I mean, if she's a regular actress, like been in like real movies, or I'm talking about a real actress like Viola Davis or Angela Bassett, yeah, we could date. But if your claim to fame is being on, I talk shit on TV show or whatever, then I'm not finna know. I wouldn't even date her because it's not even worth it.
Not to be funny, but I think they make a lot of money doing that, though. That's why
They
they
do
do.
make
They
money.
do. They do.
Yeah.
I mean, some make more than others. They don't all make the same amount of money.
Right,
The high-enders that's been on for a while, like Nene Leakes was top-rated, so she made
Right.
more. But, you know, somebody like when the newcomers come on, or like Kenya Moore, not Kenya Moore, but
I used to be
She
a
by
fan of her.
Sheree. She doesn't make as much as the others do. But the only one that I feel like that actually has anything going for them and would seriously be okay is if that show ended is Candy.
Yeah.
Well,
Candy got her own money without the show.
that
Candy
used to be
had
in
her
that
own
group,
money
right?
before the show.
Yeah.
Yes, and then she also does, you know, Candy Coated at Night, which is like her sex show. So I mean, she's
Shout out
and
to
plus
sex.
she also she's still in music. She still writes. She still produces. Candy is fine. That's why, you know, a lot of the times when they're going on Candy is like,
Whatever.
don't come for me because you can't even compete.
Right.
She let them know you can't even compete with this. So don't even try.
Oh, shout out to Mama D, who will be the co-star in the stage play coming July 28th. Why Women Trip, co-starring myself, Lucretia Johnson, KD Carr. I'll get all of that later. Go ahead, Nick.
In local news, we have a man that fatally shot his female supervisor and then killed himself, leading to an evacuation of a multi-story building in the northern part of Dallas this morning. Police were alerted to the shooting at about 10:45 a.m. and responded to the office where the shooting was taking place. He said that an officer had to shoot a glass entry door to access the office where the shooting happened. He said that's the only known shot fired by an officer. One of the officers suffered minor injuries from broken glass during the entry. They sure did say entry a lot. Officials found the two dead in the meeting room. Dallas Police Assistant Chief of Investigations, Randy Blackenbaker, said that they won't release the identities of those who died until relatives have been notified. They also will not release where the office was located. But that happened this morning. In movies this weekend, The Fate of the Furious climbed back up to number 1 at $38.4 million.
And it's a lot of money.
Boss Baby is still hanging in at number 2
I like that movie.
with $12.7 million. Beauty and the Beast came in at 9.6, Going in Style at 4.9, and Smurfs: The Lost Village came in at 4.8.
Did you see the new Fast and Furious movie?
I did a review on it.
Okay, I need to share it. How was it?
I liked it. Remember, we talked about it last Monday. I
Nikki,
said I
haven't
gave it
had-
a 9.
I'm finna say I've had several drinks since then.
I gave it a 9, but at the bottom of my review, I put in parentheses that I gave it a 10 because of things that I didn't know cars could do.
Yeah.
Yes, very good movie. I have heard people say that they didn't like it, but I mean, I don't know if maybe they weren't Fast and the Furious fans.
I don't know. I think after Paul Walker passed away, I really, because it was him and Vin Diesel all the time. It was.
It was.
Yeah.
But this is the only one that's been since Paul.
No, it's been an actual.
No, this is the only one that's been since
What
Paul.
about Tokyo Drift?
That was Fast and the Furious 3.
That was
This is
like
8.
old.
Oh, well.
Yeah, this is like Rocky.
Right.
some Roman numerals.
Yeah,
Rocky.
Tokyo Drift was
That was early
with
on.
Lucas Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was way back 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the first one since Paul has died.
Dig it.
And I will say that they did not make reference to him other than to say that they were not going to drag him back into the situation. They didn't address where he was, what he was doing. They just left it at that.
Dig it. Okay.
So that's all I have for you, sweet people.
Tell folks how to get in contact.
You can
with
find me on Facebook at Nikki Jackson. You can catch my blogs on dallasblack.com. You can see my reviews on IamMissNikki.com. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at LibraGirl1016.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, follow her on Snapchat because that's when she really. This right here is the professional.
Oh my God.
You know, hi, I'm Nikki, like a little hi, baby. Hi, I'm Nikki.
I think that's my.
No, I don't even drink her. I
Password.
don't do anything like that. On Snapchat, oh, she get good. She on her throwing up gang signs. she be on her throwing up gang signs. And
That
everything.
is not true.
Yeah,
That
she
is
up there
not
with her drink.
true.
Woo! Yeah, she be going off the chain.
Oh, but so you don't have nothing to say about Dion on the Snapchat, do you?
Not because you drag her into it. I can't say nothing about her on your Snapchat. If I see her doing that on her Snapchat,
No, Dion got you blocked.
No, she ain't got me blocked on Snapchat.
Dion don't do shit on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You do.
Dion does Instagram stories.
Oh yeah, I don't do that Instagram. How many times I gotta tell a story? I gotta tell it on Instagram, then Facebook got the shit, and now Snapchat.
Well, it only has
stored out.
It only has it if you upload it. So
Yeah,
if you don't upload it to Instagram, then they don't know
I do my
about
little
it.
videos on Snapchat. I post my statuses on Facebook. I do my pictures on Instagram.
So you don't do your Facebook stories?
No, I do not do my Facebook stories. That is.
Did it work? That didn't
You
work.
keep it separate.
I keep it separate. That way everybody get a little taste. Everybody get a little taste of everything. So, Nikki Jackson.
Yes.
I just want to say,
Okay.
because we actually got two Nickies in the studio.
We do.
We have the CEO of Knick Knack Productions. And we're finna get into her interview. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Miss Nicole Carouthers.
Hello.
So, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. I like the energy in here. Yeah.
So, first off, for people who live under a rock, tell them who you are.
Okay, I'm Nicole Carouthers. I'm an actress, writer, director, producer now of my own show that is in development. So
What's the name of the show?
Deceitful Keystrokes.
Deceitful Keystrokes.
Yes.
Shut up. Yeah, I was going to say something, but I'm not because I can tell you're a Christian. So go ahead.
He said I'm a church girl. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
So you see how she hit that real quick? That's somebody who got the spirit for real. So
That's-
I'm really trying to. I'm trying to be
Cuss like you
my
know
aunt
him
and
to
my
do.
mom would probably just be like, she's so dramatic. That's what she said.
So how long you been doing all of this stuff?
Oh, gosh. Then I'd have to tell you my age. So we're going to keep it simple.
Right.
But, so, no, honestly, I started in after I graduated high school in 92.
Dig it.
Yep. And I just did acting, though. And then I had my son in 2001. I took 10 years off to raise
Right
my
on.
child. And now he's 15 in high school.
Got a girlfriend.
Yeah, so I was able to go back in strong because, once they get in that teenagers, they don't want to be fooling with you. I'm like, you want to go to the movies? Can I take you to the park? He's like,
what's
no.
What's your son's name? I'm trying to make sure it ain't the dude just trying to holler at my daughter.
Oh,
His name ain't Aaron, is it?
no,
yeah.
no.
Oh, okay, we cool, man. We cool. I'm just checking.
You ain't going to be beating up my baby.
Yeah, I might. But my daughter, I might. I just might.
And he's probably mad I called him my baby. I'm not a baby. I'm
Yeah.
a teenager.
Yeah, well, hey, young man, regardless of how old you get, you always gonna be mama's baby.
Always.
So
Always.
whatever that
Always.
is, you can just go ahead and hang that up. So what do you like to write about?
Well, I started out writing poetry
Dig it.
in my younger days, but eventually that turned into songwriting and then script writing. And so that's how I kind of build. I built from poetry. That's my foundation.
That's your fun. Well, what is your inspiration? Is it what you're feeling? at that point?
My best writing comes from life experience.
Right on.
And believe it or not, it comes from pain. And I'm the one that I hate to relive pain, but I get my best stories. I get my best songs. So I have to go back there some days.
Sometimes, well, some people use that as when I write. A lot of my poetry is dark, so but it's a therapeutic method
Right,
for me.
right.
So I can understand what you're saying about that. So what style of actor are you? Comedic, method, or you can handle anything?
I would say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to be versatile. So, comedies, I like comedy. And what I do is when I write drama, then I write drama, but I have to take a break when I'm done with drama. I have to go into comedy. I'm forced to because to take me out of that space.
Right.
Because it takes you to a dark space. Because everything you're writing about, it happened to somebody. You're going to research it and you're going to find it. So, and that's the reality of the pain you get from researching and then putting on paper and then feeling their pain through the paper, letting the pen bleed.
How do you prepare for your roles?
Gosh. Well, I like to take acting classes, so I'll do classes, and if I have an audition coming up or I'm getting ready for a role, I may go in with an acting coach and work. But if I don't have time to do that because I've been really busy, then I normally just record myself and critique myself in the mirror and then look at myself on video and build on that. I hate cold reads though.
I do too.
But
I even hate auditioning because you have no idea of what's going on with what. And I ask you that because I don't do. I can't afford an acting coach. I got too many payday loans, so I can't go to acting school.
Right.
So
I understand that.
No, you don't understand.
But a class here and there is,
I just when I get the script, like when I auditioned for you, I read it. I said, okay, this is how I think I want to do it, and then I just went for it. Mm-hmm. That immediate thing.
And you're very talented.
Thank you very much.
Because
please tell them to that because they think I
and you know what? He has a comedic timing that's unbelievable.
Him? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been knowing this cat for
comes very naturally.
I've been knowing this cat for 35 years.
He comes across as an a-hole most of the time.
He really does.
And that's like his natural.
He must dig in y'all's personal business.
No, that's his natural aura is butthole.
Oh, you better quit treating him like that.
Oh, F him.
See? You see?
No, he just insulted me. Every time, it don't matter.
But 35 years, that's strong. I got some friends I can say that about. Well,
I can say, man, I say 3 babies a day. You can say 4 in the carpenter. That ain't shit. They're probably going to grow up and rob me later on when I get older. That's the show pessimist.
But you work well together.
Yeah, really.
I don't like him. Have I said that today? I don't like you.
Well, thank you for your compliments and everything.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What do you see? What role would you like to play that you've seen? Like, that's, you know
what? I would love to play an action role. I don't believe women of color get enough action roles. And when I say that, even like your superheroes, I mentioned this to somebody one day, and they ironically said, "Well, Catwoman." I'm like, "But that's not Superwoman."
No.
Mm-hmm.
What she wasn't even. She's a super villain, and then she wasn't even good.
Like Spider-Girl or something. I don't know.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Somebody Vixen. It's a whole.
Yeah, because you know what? They're timeless. Mm-hmm. Every generation will know about these superheroes. Mm-hmm. And I believe we need one in our community.
Well, I think we need one too.
Yeah.
So real quick.
Yeah.
2 female actresses you would like to work with.
Oh wow, Viola Davis, absolutely.
That's one of mine.
And this is hard because I like a lot. Like I study a lot, and so I really think Viola is definitely my top. But if I had to give it to someone else, I think probably a Regina King. I would want to go back a little bit.
I like Jennifer Lewis, Viola Davis, and either Angela Bassett or Taraji P. Henson because they have played every.
Now, how come I only got 2 when you got 10?
Well, I mean,
he made it all hard on me. For real.
Give me 2 males.
Okay, let me name my 20. Anyway, okay.
Denzel and who?
No.
Right, you did.
Everybody wants Denzel.
Everybody wants Denzel.
Speaking,
everybody wants Denzel.
Right. Speaking of Denzel, not just to go back to your segment real quick, because I'm like, Phaedra likes pretty boys, right?
Right.
Yeah. Because Shamar Moore is fine, and I'm like,
right. Yes.
Okay, just had to take a break there.
That's just high yellow skin.
Don't hate.
That's just high.
You outnumbered in here. Ziggy can't even help you.
I thought both colors of skin was in.
No.
It is.
Okay, that's
Shamar
what I
been
thought.
fine since he was rocking
he was
the dirty
fine when
braids
the
way
Boys
back
was
when
out.
he was
Because
on
the dark
Young and the
skinned guy
Restless.
off Queen Sugar.
Oh
my God.
Yeah. That's a chocolate drop.
My God.
Yeah, for real. She got. I ain't seen nigga that excited in a long time.
Trust me, there's no skin discrimination.
That'll be.
Oh,
I can't wait
not at all.
I can't wait for that show to come
He is
back.
just beautiful. He is so beautiful. He really is.
Is he?
He is.
I don't
He is. If he was like a guest on the show, I would just be like this, just staring at him the whole time. He is gorgeous.
Her and what's that other dude? Channing Tatum. That's her.
Oh yeah.
Well, Channing is my white boy.
Oh, you have to keep them separated.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, because Channing is number 1.
Well,
period.
that brings up a question.
Black or white, Channing is number 1.
Okay.
Yes.
But do you feel we can compare races upon races like that, or do we have to keep them separated? Like, he's cute, he's a white guy. He's cute, he's a black guy.
I think you have to keep them separated because Channing is my number 1 white guy. Okay. Will is my number 1 black guy.
Okay.
But Channing is number 1.
Okay.
But if I was to have to like pick my black guy that's my baby daddy, it's always Will Smith.
Yeah.
It's been Will since he was on Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
With them little baby ears.
Yes, with them little baby ears. He grew up to be
You know, he never aged, I don't think.
he did, just beautiful.
Well, James, when did this become blackpeoplemeet.com show?
Hey, let them have at it, man.
It's so funny. Will Smith came to my son's school
okay.
one day when he was younger, and my son texted me and he was like, "Mama, Will Smith is here and he's in the gym and he's like motivational speaking and whatever." I said, "Did you go speak to your daddy?"
Boy, confused.
Well, at least you didn't leave work and go to the school like, right. Where you at?
This boy cutting up again.
He thought that was funny because he knows how I feel about Will.
Oh, yeah.
2 male actors.
Oh, wow. Well, definitely Will Smith, hands down.
Really?
Yeah, Denzel. And, you know, even the young ones, like I like Pooch Hall. I like...
I don't like that.
You don't like Pooch? Really?
Will Smith
Don't
is
make
on
me
the,
throw something at you.
No, Will is on the
a
borderline
hater.
because of... What's the movie he did when
6 Degrees of Separation?
6 Degrees... No, not 6 Degrees of Separation. The one where he was with Rosie Dawson and she had a bad heart and...
Where he had...
7 pounds.
Yeah.
Now, he played that role. And the other one when he was...
The death scene at the end.
Yeah, and not only that, when he was portraying this guy, he was...
Pursuit of Happiness?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Will is a phenomenal actor.
He is, Kayman.
He can give you comedy, and he can give you the seriousness. He can drop a tear in a heartbeat. I think Will, coming from a rapper, I think Will turned out to be an awesome actor.
And you know what I like about Will and Denzel is that you get lost in the character. I mean, you totally forget it's them.
It's some things that you can see Will doing, like a certain character, and it's just certain things that he say that you're like, damn, that's Will Smith saying. Like if he, like did you see Suicide Squad?
I did.
And he was talking to that chick.
I just thought it was Fresh Prince.
No. And he was talking to that chick and he said, "Oh, you one of them quiet hoes."
Oh yeah. Oh, you can't hear me?
Right.
Oh,
you want them quiet hoes. It's just stuff that he say that you wouldn't expect him to say, but it comes out so natural.
Right.
Yeah. I love Will. I think he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
Well, for me, mine would be Don Cheadle, Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel.
I would love to work with those two because
Absolutely.
those cats can do anything. Comedy.
He used to have a
I mean,
Jerry
really,
Curl.
there's so many you can't even name them all.
Yeah,
like I feel bad naming just a couple, to be honest.
No, yeah, it's just a few that if somebody came up to you with script, hey, pick out 2 characters and here's your pool of people to choose from, and you got these people in here. I just want to see, because some people's like, ooh, such is a good actor. I'm like, no, the fuck, he's not a good actor. What are you talking about? Like your homeboy Pooch, he was good in
The Game.
On The Game.
Throw your shoe at him.
But other
like they
than
do
that,
in other countries.
Carter High, I was like,
He was in
Well,
Carter High?
Yeah, he was in Carter.
He was in
He was a
Carter
coach, one of the
Yeah.
coaches. But
Oh,
I mean, I
that's
think
right.
that's different. That was more of a supporting. I think given the opportunity to.
yeah, maybe that's what he needs,
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
To show his range.
But we have so many black actors that are just awesome at what they do, and they get overlooked.
Shout out to
You're right.
Viola Davis,
You know
who
what I'm
finally
saying?
got her
Yeah.
accreditation because
Oh, she's not done.
no, she's not done. But man,
When I saw that, gosh, I can't think of the movie now.
The one she won the awards for?
Yeah, I said
Fences.
Fences. I said you cannot fake. I was
A
like,
snot bubble?
wait, you can fake tears, but you cannot fake snot.
Right.
She went back someplace,
and
Yes,
got it.
she did.
and she was like, it hurt, but you gonna see it.
Yes, she
Right
did.
on.
And she
She did. And the scene where she let him have it when she found out about the affair.
Yes.
Like I remember sitting and seeing it in the theater, and I mean I just got like tears in my eyes because she made you feel her pain of knowing that, you talking about how fucked up your life has been for 18 years. Well, I've been right here with you
I've been
in
right
this
here with
fucked
you.
up
Yeah,
life.
Exactly.
And now you're looking at me and you're telling me that because this woman makes you smile,
Right.
that you're not going to give that up? Really?
because she ain't even felt the pain.
Right.
Yeah.
So I seriously felt that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right back with Nicole Carouthers. right now because we want to talk about Knick Knack Productions. We want to talk about her upcoming events. And plus, we're going to get into her business.
You got some business, girl?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Business.
You got some business.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the sports segment of the Benét Embry Show.
Take that shot, Mark. Go
It's
ahead and
that
take that
time.
shot. Get it started.
For my main man, who is the emperor of all knowledge concerning the Dallas Cowboys. Shout out to DeMarcus Ware retiring as a Dallas Cowboy. My main man, Mark Holmes.
Hey, how are we doing tonight, Benet?
What's going on, my man?
Okay, we're actually trying something new. We've been working on the set and stuff here. Hopefully we sound a little bit better. I would say we'd look a little bit better, but if the camera view is better, I'm probably looking worse. But before I go anywhere, I'm going to pour this one, a bottle of the good one, for you, Benet.
Please.
This one is for you, because this is 3 years that I have been on this show with you guys.
Right on.
And I want to thank you, because you gave me the opportunity and you believed in me enough, the guy with the voodoo doll, to be on your show. So I want to thank you, and there's your shot of rum. And since you're not here to drink it, I'm going to drink it for you.
Yeah,
Drink it for him.
Well, that's real
Mark.
shitty.
Drink it
I
for
wish you
him.
guys had my rum. You should me the rum, too.
Yeah. So
He said, yeah.
So we've got the draft this week coming up, and I cannot wait to get there. We will be reporting live from Philadelphia. Hopefully we won't get shot or beat down or anything else.
Yeah, because
by
I know
any of
you
those
wanted
Eagle
to have a
fans.
straight cowboy girl. That's why I said be careful. The city of brotherly love really don't got a lot of love.
No, they really don't. The Eagles are they're just bad. And you're really not far from New York Giants fans, and that's not going to be much fun either. But back to the Cowboys. We got some fantastic news today about Jalen Smith. I remember last year when you texted me when I was at the draft, and you were like, well, what do you think about this guy? I said, he's a great player, but, he does have that messed up knee.
Right,
Well, finally, after rehabbing this foot, which he's been wearing a brace, everybody's seen him doing workouts and stuff like that, he's had nerve damage, and basically it's what's called droop foot. And basically you got a limp foot, kind of like, you got that limp wrist, Benet, I know you got. But his foot, he couldn't raise it up. Well, now the nerves are reacting where he can actually start raising his toes, and it's coming back around. So that bodes well for him in the season coming up.
Well, listen, I caught the remark you said, but I'm going to let it slide because I'm a Christian. Second of all, is that I don't know, man, because he was the number 2 last year, right? And
second round pick.
Yeah, they taking a hell of a gamble. So will he be able to play this year?
Oh, he'll be working out in the OTAs. He's already been working out, and they were already planning on him playing with the brace on his foot, even if the nerves hadn't regenerated. But if the nerves come back around and his foot does react really well, then lights out. It was one of those gambles, and that's what I was saying, that the Cowboys used to look at getting players from black schools back in the day before anybody else. So Jerry Jones is trying to find players where other people aren't, saying, okay, I'll take a gamble on this guy. We've got our first round pick. We get this guy in the second round. If he pans out and becomes the player that we thought, then we got him on the cheaps. We tried that with Randy Gregory, and thus far, it blew up in our face. So it may have been worth the risk, especially when you look at the draft that we had last year. We got above and beyond what we deserved last year, getting Dak, Zeke, Brown, Collins. We did fantastic. So if Jalen Smith is anything, it may go down as one of the best drafts in the history of the NFL.
So that being said, you are no longer Mark Holmes, sports guy. You are Mark Holmes, general manager. Who was your first pick?
Okay.
Who was your first pick?
My first pick, I would love for it to be Taco Sundays for the Dallas Cowboys and go with Taco Charlton.
That's a real name.
Regardless of what we do, we got to think defense, and
Right.
we go for the defensive line. I would actually look, if possible, trading back into the second round and trying to pick up an extra pick or two, because this draft is full of defensive linemen and cornerbacks and safeties. There's not a big difference from 28 versus second or third pick in the second round. If you can move back and get an extra pick, I think we'll be able to get an extra body and increase our odds of getting guys that will really help the team.
So you're not concerned about that vacant spot. You have that much faith in that Collins dude after Leary left and Free retired, that we should be all right if we should just go defense.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, okay, let's call it what it is. Doug Free was not a great tackle. Doug Free cost us many plays between being offsides and having my, as I always call it, the Olay blocks, where basically he's on skates.
Right.
I think Collins will end up being able to take up the slack at guard for Leary. And if we don't have somebody for tackle, he could move back over to tackle because that's what he played in college. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot easier to find a guard or a lesser player to play guard than it is to have a tackle. But he's athletic enough to play left tackle and cover Dak's right side.
All right, Doug. Well, like you haven't been wrong before. You done picked out everything. You told us about Dak Prescott. You told us about everybody. So you would go with defensive line over everything, and then work back to linebacker and corner and safety and all of that.
My philosophy is the reason why the Cowboys offense became so good was they finally realized you build an offense from the offensive line out. If you can protect your quarterback and open up holes for the running back, it makes it that much better for everybody else. You can have great receivers and a great quarterback, but if he doesn't have time, it's not going down the field. And the same is true for the defense. You can have two great corners, as I was telling my fans here on that are live streaming too. You can have two great corners, but if you don't have a pass rush, they're not holding up for 7-8 seconds like we had to against Aaron Rodgers. But if you get two beasts that are rushing the quarterback, that's making him piss down his leg, that's making him forced to throw quicker than he wants to, it's going to keep the linebackers clean. It's going to make the cornerbacks not have to hold up for more than 2 or 3 seconds. It's going to make your defense that much better. You get your biggest bang for the buck with defensive linemen.
I feel you, dog. I hear you. Well, tell folks how to get in contact with you, homie.
Well, definitely go to my YouTube channel because we're going to be live streaming at the draft. We'll be inside on Friday night. We'll be there all day Thursday. We'll be there Saturday. So we'll be live streaming and definitely doing updates on everything that's going on, giving you the sights, the sounds of the draft. And if you guys are there, we're hoping that we'll find you so we can get you onto the Joe Boo Sports Report. And, of course, every Monday night here on the Benét Embry Show. And check out my Facebook page, Cowboy Joe Boo.
All right, Mark, man, we appreciate it, man. Go Cowboys. I cannot wait. How many days is it to kickoff? I'm so sick of basketball and baseball.
I don't want to think about kickoff. Let's just deal with the draft right now and be happy that we have the draft to talk about. And one other thing. Shout out to DeMarcus Ware, who signed a one-day contract and retired as a Dallas Cowboy.
Right on. As he should. All right, my man, Mark. We'll catch you next Monday.
We'll see you Monday. Have a great night.
All right,
Bye, Mark.
All right, Mark.
Shout out to my homegirl, Ashley Smallwood, that's tuned in. She thought about coming up here, but she had to go do some teacher stuff. Who's another dynamic actress.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Nicole, you better be glad you're here.
Oh.
Because I was about to be super petty, but I'll start the Petty Monday next Monday.
Petty Monday?
You Petty Monday.
Yeah, there's some new.
Something new?
Some new-ish.
Am I invited back for Petty Monday?
You might not want to be a part of it.
You might not want to be a part of it because we don't want to taint your reputation.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did it involve her?
Huh?
It involved her?
Don't even get him to go down that road because it goes bad.
Indirectly, kind of, sort of. She was.
It involves some people she worked with?
Yeah, it involved people she worked with. Or she used to work with.
One person in particular?
Oh, yeah.
We getting petty now.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. At least if you're going to get fucked, you might as well get an organ or paid. But we'll save that for next Monday.
Oh, that wasn't my production.
Oh, no, it wasn't your production. No, we can tell,
Yeah.
So,
He don't pay?
ladies and gentlemen, if you get sick and tired
Of being sick and tired?
of going to Lame Ass Productions, be sure and check out Knick Knack Productions. That's an inside joke between me and Nicole.
I thought you was going to say go see your play.
You just gave him my idea.
Yeah. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into the Benét Embry Show. We're finna take a quick break. I'm getting emails. I see it all. I understand that the feed is going a tad bit slow on I'mMissNikki.com and BenetEmbryShow.com, but you forget we have the Zig Master Fresh in the building. He's finna make everything okay.
Nah, he's trying.
So that being said, stay tuned into the Benét Embry Show. We'll be right back with more Nicole Carouthers.
Hey, my name is Camille Winbush, and you are watching the Benét Embry Show.
You know you done messed up, right?
When the lights go down, all the women and the children in the ground. We tell them when the lights go down, all the women and the children in the ground. So you know I know.
crime, transform, roll out. This lion spit slime, rain, snow, no drought. North Cax, my Zion, G Burrows, my house. Vietnam school of rhyme, my feet, yo couch. I'm comfy like Alf, Mork, Mindy, Tony Danza. Who's the boss? Who's the professional? Who's an amateur? Serengeti sessions teach lessons on parameters. When lines not the crossing, if you do, how will handle you? Know what Ralph Cramden, you give you the knuckle sandwich low. Hot Z, brew punch, Bruce Lee kick for brunch. Look at Mikey, eat him up. Am I losing? You keep up. This Carolina Lion is line for lining them. Jesus, is he with us? Nah, but he represents the upright mutes that came straight out the lion's den from outer space, ferocious and I'm cute. Yep, all of them, devilish or grand. I love being a lion.
The lights go down.
If you ever get the word right now.
We tell them when the lights go down. All the women and the children get to running now.
Intricately wired, spirit ciphers inspires and connectically transpires, fuels to the brain. No, I'm not insane, maybe inhumane. The way that I can play on the electrically misfired. Broken circuit, ask yourself, is it worth it? If you keep on jerking, find yourself somewhere hurt, kid or hurt, kid. Cause playtime is over. About to flip the switch on all you goobers and grovers. Pikachu, Naji, look at you, sorry, you Pikachu. Navy, I'm Zeus, got a lightning right there, but no need to be scary. Stand on that Terry, still alive but barely. Merciful rarely, but since I chose to let you live, rewire your nervous from negative to positive. Stop hating and faking, quit taking, learn how to give. What else is life other than this end?
The lights go down. All the women and the children get to running. We tell them when the lights go down. All the women and the children get to running. Out. Carolina bitches, show them what flight's about. Just like them right boys, 2 steps from right noise. And there ain't no night lights, Serengeti nightlife. Who won on night fight? Shifty or Harley, you still paying excite bike. Who dope in the past life, murder in the first right. You suffering from nerve mic, I can't keep my turf right. You act like this your first fight, rookie. Chewbacca, I'm straight bookie. Dribble you like cookie and crumble you like cookies. Black lion blank on them, immediate danger. Duct tapes, bikes, and wire coat hangers. Call me the strangler, but we ain't in Boston. Shit, they ain't that deep. I think that you just lost them. Better back up off him. He ain't gonna play around. Hide your women and your children. The lights are going down. When the lights go down, all the women and your children are running. We tell them when the lights go down, all the women and your children get to running.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. As soon as James Kane finished stuffing his face with that nacho cheese.
Was that dinner?
That's not nacho cheese. It's actually good.
Oh,
It is really good.
You can't get some folks to get away from fried chicken, Nikki.
Well, fried
He
chicken.
said nacho cheese. I just thought about that.
Yeah, that's what he thought it was. Cheese.
I was like, what the hell is this? What you eating, dog? You got some chips or something? You got chips and dip up here? I didn't know what it was. He said, man, this tang shong dong. So what the hell is this?
No, I told him that it was an Asian fusion restaurant.
It's good.
And it's a Thai.
It's really good. And it's spicy. I love spicy, so
well,
that's real good.
Dig that.
So I had to take Nikki over there with me one day. They have good sushi.
I like spicy too.
Well, y'all go ahead. I know the type of fish I eat. It's got to have
Fried.
and fried.
That's not fish. It's chicken.
Well, whatever. He talking about sushi or salmon. It's got to be blackened. So other than that,
I mean, how else would you?
Country.
Raw? You gonna eat it raw?
no, y'all eat raw. That man, I don't know what y'all do. Y'all eat that stuff.
I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I used to work at an Asian restaurant.
An Asian restaurant?
Yeah, it was bondage themed. It was called.
Why am I not surprised about that?
Bondage?
Yeah, it was called. What was it? Tie Me Up.
I'm not surprised about that.
That's funny. Tie me up.
I'm not surprised about that at all.
Thank you, Zig, for the comic relief there, bud. So now, Nicole.
Is that what you mean by he's comedic? That was comedy right there. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but then I also felt what y'all was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, for just a second.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
Lord.
But we
You
love
want to
him.
go into some of our
You
topics,
gotta
or is
love
it time
him.
for James?
No, it is not time for James. What time is it now? It is time for us to finish up with Miss Nicole because it is 9 o'clock. So,
Nicole can't go nowhere. She got to stay the whole time.
Knick Knack Productions. What is
Yes.
that?
Knick-Knack Productions. Well, I started Knick-Knack Productions to actually do my own production. So that's what started Knick-Knack Productions. But I'm just got done writing 2 songs for my production. We finish up filming next week.
Right on.
Yep. And we did a total of 6 episodes.
And where are these going to be seen at?
Well, I will have a private screening.
Dig it.
Yep. Looking to late summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the invite?
Yeah, you guys definitely get an invite. Why wouldn't I invite
Really?
you?
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely, I'll invite y'all. Bring the show.
Yeah, well, that's sweet.
Why you have to drag it out like that?
Ooh, did you catch that shade?
That wasn't shade.
He said sweet.
No, he said, "Oh, well, that's sweet."
That's sweet. Yeah, that is nice. All right, man. Thank you very much.
Are you surprised?
I'll come.
That you were invited to the private screening with the show?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
What
Well,
show?
You can bring your wife.
Yes. Thank you.
That'd be a nice date night.
Can't bring your children.
You can't bring your children.
I don't want to bring my child.
You're not supposed to bring the kids on date night.
No, we don't bring kids on date night.
Yeah, that's y'all's night.
The exactamundo.
Oh, good God.
But continue.
Yeah, but I just got out the studio last week. I wrote 2 songs for this last episode. I have 1 original song on another episode, so I have a total of 3 original songs that I've written on.
And I got a question. Now, what kind of songs?
Oh gosh, I have R&B, I have a ballad, and I
Like
have,
a love song?
and I have a gospel song. So I have a little bit.
Don't mind, Judge. He
And
was
you know
hoping
what?
you'd
I
drop it like
just
it's hot.
wrote my first country song.
Well-
And it's funny because I'm not from the South, but I've been here. I moved here when my son was 6 months old.
Well, so
So
where you
he's a
originally
Texan.
from?
I'm not. I'm originally from California.
Dig that.
Yep. And then I graduated high school in Indiana. And then went to Michigan, Pittsburgh. I've been all over, Connecticut.
Damn.
Went back to LA in 92. and
Ended up in the great state
Yes.
of Texas.
Big D.
I did. And you know what? Texas has been good to me. I have no complaints with Texas. Yeah. So, but people always ask me, where are you from? Because I guess I don't sound like
Country?
Texan. But when I talk to people in California, my family, they're like, you sound country. Really? I'm confused, right? I'm like,
So she mentioned that she's from LA. So I just want to ask you guys real quick. Did you guys see the documentary the other night on the LA riots 25 years later?
No.
No.
yeah, and that was the same year I went, the year I graduated. And that's why I left a year later and went to travel school and went back. But it was very devastating. I spent a lot of time helping, volunteering to clean up the city, but it was a scary environment.
You guys didn't see the documentary? It came on A&E the other night.
No, I'd saved it. I hadn't watched it yet.
It is really
that I saved that
really,
and the Henrietta Lacks.
It's two. I recorded it and I watched it on Sunday. It's 2 hours long. It is really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, because, we all knew about the LA riots and, what happened, but we only knew what the media showed us and told us and talked about. This was like footage that you hadn't seen before, guys that were recording this. And I mean, you're seeing, I was almost embarrassed at how our people were treating anybody that wasn't black. I mean, they were snatching people out of cars, kicking them in the head, beating them, hitting them with bricks, hitting them with rocks. I mean, just downright on purpose,
They were just
killing
mad.
people.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's right, but you got that's all built up over.
No, I got why they were angry, because the riot started 45 minutes after the Rodney King verdict. I got why they were upset. But you're doing the same thing. These people that you're dragging out and killing, they didn't have anything to do with that verdict.
Years ago, I heard
63
rumors.
people got killed.
I heard rumors like the white guy that drug out the semi truck.
Yes,
that he's
Reginald Denny.
Reginald Denny.
Yes,
I heard rumors that he was arguing back and forth with these guys. Now I don't know how
he wasn't.
True. Okay,
he wasn't, because they actually have the recording of when Reginald got beat.
Okay.
And Reginald was driving his truck, his big rig,
and he stopped.
He stopped.
Right.
And he made that was his mistake. He stopped.
You damn right.
Yes. They opened the door. They snatched him out, threw him on the ground, and started beating him. I mean, it was so bad. They kicked him. They stomped him in the face. They picked up a big rock, hit him over the head. I mean, this man is laying out, almost dead. And the guy that's recording everything, you know, he just walks by and he's recording and he's filming, but nobody stops to help him.
Hell, that's
nobody stops to help him.
Hell, that's us world star now.
And so finally, three people came and helped him up and put him in the truck. 2 guys and a girl. And they drove the truck and took him to the hospital. He was not arguing. He was snatched out of the car.
Wow.
And you see all of this on tape. I mean, they were snatching old people out of their cars, beating them, you know, old Hispanic people, Chinese people in Chinatown. Chinatown was gunfighting with these people. You see them in the street just shooting anybody that came into Chinatown that looked like they were threatening. They just started shooting. And you're seeing all this, and it was $1 billion in damage in 5 days.
Oh yeah. But what's crazy is that they tore up their own neighborhood.
They tore up their own neighborhood, and the whole time I'm watching it, and they're talking about how the police wasn't called out, you know, because the commissioner had grounded the police and nobody would go out there. And I'm thinking, these corrupt LAPD white officers are thinking, we're gonna let these niggas tear up their own shit. We're not going out there.
We're gonna let them kill each other.
Exactly. We're gonna let them mess up their own shit. We're not going out there
ask for federal aid.
because all they're doing is tearing up their own community. They're like, this ain't had nothing to do with us.
Not to be funny, I wouldn't riot or anything, but honestly, why didn't they go to Beverly Hills or somewhere?
Right. I mean, like, you tore up your own community. Like, you tore up your own gas station, your own grocery store.
The bus didn't run out there. The folk didn't have bus pass.
The police would have came then, though.
It was really sad. Like, you guys really have to watch it. It was really, really sad.
I'm gonna check
it's not a joke. Yeah.
It was.
What is your web series about, and what's the name of it again?
Deceitful Keystrokes. It's about online murders and deceitful things that happen.
Like catfishing.
And it's not just online. We talk about online dating. We have a crazy Uber driver. We have Love Me, which is about domestic violence, but how you know it evolves is social media. You know, men get jealous. Why he like your picture? You know, whatever.
You put a heart.
But women do too. So let's be fair.
Well, but it's expected of women. Men always say no. I'm saying
Nikki.
No. I'm only saying that it's if you were to like 10 pictures of one chick.
Why you blow her
You don't
up?
think wifey is gonna say, why are you liking all the pictures?
I would do the same thing if she liked 10 pictures
No,
of a dude.
but what I'm saying is it's expected for the woman to be jealous because we're jealous. That's one of our emotions.
Yeah.
Men always talk about they're not jealous. They don't do the shit that we do.
I ain't never said that.
Well, see, I saw a picture of somebody changed their profile pic today, and I saw it and I was thinking, oh, that's a really nice pic. But I was getting ready to say nice pic, but then I thought about it. I said, you know what? Her jealous ass husband, I'll probably see it. I ain't got nothing to do with the woman. Ain't never been nothing but a friend. And I'm saying if I comment on it, then all of a sudden she might be dealing with who is this dude over here liking your pics?
They say social media has the highest. It causes the highest divorce rate.
Oh, really? I'm sure.
Absolutely, because
no
people
doubt.
rekindle relationships, and you have access to private messenger,
Everybody.
DMs,
Yes.
or whatever. And yeah, it's messing up marriages.
You wouldn't think
it's
so?
not messing up marriages.
I would think
they're allowing it to mess up their marriage.
I would think something else other than social
No.
media.
See, back in the day, they were doing the same stuff. You just didn't have a paper trail.
You just didn't have a paper trail.
Look at this. If somebody's married to Nikki and Nikki posts a picture. She's gonna get. I already know that she's or whoever she's married to is already known she's a pretty woman. She's gonna get looked at. Dudes are gonna try to holler. She's gonna get likes. She's gonna get hearts. She's gonna get the comments. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, whatever. You got sausage fingers. Whatever.
But that's not enough to get jealous over.
So, but the whole thing is, you got to know who you marry. So if you marry somebody that looks good, that has a nice shape, or has some extenuating features that make them look good or whatever, so you have to expect that. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't understand why you would be like, why you like your pictures? It's a picture. I like it. I hit like, and if you say something to me, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. So I just don't understand that.
It happens. I dated a guy for a month. 1 month. And in the course of that 1 month, I got questioned over and over and over. Who is that? Why do you like your pic? Why do you make that comment? Well, why would he say that? Well, who is this dude? In 30 days. We dated for 30 days.
So how long did it take you to ditch his ass?
She said 30 days.
I said 30 days. because I told him, I said, maybe we shouldn't be friends on Facebook, because I'm not going to be questioned and analyzed over people that I don't know. I can't tell you why he said this. I can't tell you why he called me beautiful. Why are you asking me? So anime. That's what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
But he did damn cake.
But that's what he did. He trolled my Facebook page to see who liked what, who said what, and
well, you didn't need to be with that stuff.
No, and I ended it. I told him I can't. He showed up when he knew I was going to be out somewhere, so he could purposely let it be known. I see you, and I see you talking to that guy, but I'm not going to say shit to you. I'm gonna just walk by and look at you.
Ooh,
who does that?
Yeah, Nick, that was a tad bit dangerous for there. That's a tad bit dangerous.
Who does that?
Yeah, and we even
social media is a beast.
Yeah, and we even tap into underground sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
We touch it, just everything, because these kids, you're finding that, and I don't know if it's because of social media and we have access, but more and more teenage girls are they list them as runaways or they're missing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of kids missing, and I think it's because of the access they have that parents don't understand, that they think they have control, but you don't have control.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have full control. There's ways to hide things on your phone. And kids are getting phones in the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
How old would you let your child be before you let them have a social media page, a Facebook, or Twitter?
She got a 15-year-old. Come on.
No, I'm just saying, what age, if you had to do it all over again? Because now people who are having kids, 15 years ago, there was no Facebook.
I wouldn't allow until high school. But then, it's still monitoring, just think about it. We didn't have access to that stuff, but you was like, Mom, I'm going to ride my bike, and you probably went to somebody's house you weren't supposed to.
Who, me?
Oh, you know what I mean.
No, not me.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't do all of that, Nicole.
Is your mom listening? Okay.
But before Facebook got to be popular, it was MySpace.
It was MySpace.
Because my son had a MySpace account. But when MySpace first came available, it was more of... It was a lot of music and pictures, and you can create all these different. You can design your pages a certain way. It wasn't to link up and hook up with somebody.
Oh, right. So, yes, it was.
No, not when it first came out.
Oh, not when it first came out.
Not when it first came out.
When Facebook put what's your status? Relationship, in a relationship,
complicated.
That made it hard on folks. Some people.
Shit, I used to look at folk. I was like, damn, I didn't know. Did we break up? Shit, I had to look at the Facebook profile. Oh yeah, she say single. I changed mine, single too. So where's all this stuff airing at?
Well, we're in talks with some networks and distribution deals, so I'm waiting it out. That's why I have to do a private screening, so only the invites. But other than that, if for any reason we don't get picked up, or it's still going to go into distribution, so there'll be a way to see it. I know a lot of people are doing Amazon Prime now. You guys have Amazon Prime?
They Amazon Prime, Hulu. They getting away from traditional Channel 8, Channel 4, Channel. They going to Hulu or
Netflix.
I mean, but even Netflix, you talk about major networks, and I put Netflix above them at this point. They've taken over.
And Hulu as well, because Hulu has major networks.
Because Netflix used to be for the little guy,
right?
Yeah. So it's nice to see them blow up, but you're right. They had to find other avenues, and that's your Amazon Prime and even YouTube.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to submit a resume or a profile to Knick-Knack Productions, how will they do it?
They can submit an email to deceitfulkeystrokes@hotmail.com.
Shout out to Hotmail. I've had my Hotmail account for 12 years.
Damn, I still got mine.
Hotmail?
Nobody has Hotmail.
I still got
I have. I still got mine.
NCC417@hotmail.com. or jump in my DM. No, I don't be playing with y'all in the DM. I probably got messages I ain't even read from like 5 years ago.
It goes down to the DM, girl.
And tell folks how to get in contact with you.
Sure, just you can email me, or you can also find me at my Instagram page is NCC417Nicole. And my Facebook is Nicole Carouthers. No, I'm just playing. If you don't know how to spell my last name, it's Carouthers, Carouthers.
Carouthers.
There you go. Now you know how to spell it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. We want to keep going because it's 9:15. So Zed, can you cue up that music? This is his little ego segment. He can't do his segment without hearing his theme music.
That new Danny Glover is hot though.
I can't hear you do that. Hold on, I can't hear it. I can't.
He hasn't played it yet.
Oh.
Danny Glover has a song out?
Yes, not the actor.
No. Donald Glover.
I mean Donald Glover.
Yeah. You did say Donald Glover.
All right, ladies and
I knew who
gentlemen.
you meant though.
You hear the theme music. It is time for our political segment. It is time for James Cain to get on his soapbox.
Get on up there. Get on up there.
All right. Let's get this started. Oh, man. Where do we start? Where do you want to start?
What you got for us?
Do we want to talk about France? Do we want to talk about Brexit? Do we want to talk about the government shutdown? Do we want to talk about that damn wall? Or do we want to talk about this North Korean bluff?
We want to talk about whatever you got in 15 minutes.
Well, didn't North Korea threaten Australia? Say if they keep following the U.S. lead, they were going to blow them up or something like that?
Sort of, kind of.
They didn't really say that. They basically just, they said something like, and it was like, I know.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you serious with that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's talk
Something
about
like
the
that.
wall. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, who likes North Korea? Who in here likes North Korea?
You know what? I respect North Korea.
You
like
should
everybody.
respect.
I know, right?
You like North Korea?
I like everybody.
Can we all just get along?
I have no issues.
No, we can't get along.
We can't get along?
No, we cannot get along. I mean, I put it like this. Try to understand the perspective that the U.S. and its allies basically drew a line on the Korean Peninsula and basically said, yous be the North, yous be the South. And you're not going to cross this line. And basically, Korea would probably be better off if they came in and had the resources from both sides, and they came in and they just handled their own business and we just left them the hell alone.
Well, we're not going to do that.
Why?
I don't know why.
Is that why they bombed us?
Who?
Didn't they shoot a bomb?
No, they tested a missile.
Yeah, they
Oh,
tested them.
that's like normal stuff.
Yeah, for North Korea.
They just shoot you a
I
bomb.
mean, because he
Let's
just said
see
it all
if
casually. Like, no, they tested a missile.
I mean, yeah. let's make sure you can shoot it down, but
Right.
if not, oops, just a test.
Well, I mean, they tested a missile, but that wasn't the issue. The issue was our president basically said, we're sending some destroyers over there. We're sending a carrier group over there, and the carrier group really wasn't coming. So it leads. The problem is that he bluffed them, and he doesn't have any credibility now.
Wow.
So next time he says he's gonna do something, Donald Trump likes being.
Yeah, I know. Number 45.
Number 45, Cheeto Dust. Agent Orange likes being unpredictable, but
I don't know.
I think it's sending the wrong message throughout the world.
I don't know if you say he doesn't have credibility because that whole bombing in Afghanistan and the bombing in Syria.
That was different.
That was to get credibility.
No, Syria didn't accomplish anything. The bombing in Syria did not accomplish anything because think about it. If you say these Syrian people, which, I learned something this weekend looking at all of this stuff and watching some different stuff on TV. But what I learned is that we have a major famine going on in the world right now that is due to climate change, which has brought about a drought in a lot of these African countries,
right.
And which is the reason why Syria is destabilized because people are starving to death. and they're trying to leave Syria. So United States says, hey, we're humanitarian. We help everybody in the world. We're not, and because of what Assad did, killing these people, we're going to go over there and drop 59 bombs and blow up some stuff. But those same people that you say you're doing that to protect, they can't come to this country. And you're not sending any humanitarian aid over there to feed them. You say Trump administration says that is the EU's problem because it's happening over there. It's not our problem. So that's what I don't get. It's a bluff. You can't say, hey man, listen, you can't come here. I don't want to help you. I don't want to feed you. And then at the same time say, but I dropped some bombs to help you. Does that make sense? Or is it just me?
No,
is that my little twisted way of saying it?
But I don't think we should get it confused. I don't think any of this has made sense to anybody since day one.
Since day one.
Right.
Hold on.
How can we try to make it make sense?
It has made a lot of sense to people with an R behind their name because nobody is challenging this man. This man is crazy.
And he still hadn't come up on his 100 days yet.
No, he's coming up on his 100 days at the end of this week. Right. The only thing that he has gotten accomplished in his first 100 days is getting that damn Supreme Court seat filled that he stole, that the Republicans stole for him. That's the only thing he has done. He failed on repealing Obamacare. And the big showdown, I mean, we really need to think about this. We done forgot about this from Bill Clinton. You remember the government shutting down?
Yeah.
Do you guys realize that's what's about to happen at the end of the week? If they don't come to an agreement, and Agent Orange has said,
but isn't that what he wants, to cause confusion about the whole investigating thing, about the everything?
The Russian?
Okay.
Well, Russia and the electoral or the votes.
That's a moot point. It really doesn't even matter about that
Because
other
it's not
stuff.
going to be impeached regardless. They're not going to impeach him.
They're not gonna hardly impeach him. They're not, because they gotta vote on the impeachment of it, and the Republicans, they're not gonna do it.
So you're thinking when it comes up on his 100 days that he possibly may be impeached?
No, he ain't gonna have no. But I'm saying, as far as his legislative accomplishments, he has done nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
But
I know.
golf.
Nothing. He done played a bunch of damn golf.
More than any other president in U.S. history.
Right. But he has done nothing. He hasn't even delivered to his base other than sign these dumb executive orders saying what he wants to do. He basically signed an executive order that says, I give power to the Secretary of the Treasury to do this, to come up with a budget. Dude, hold on. The government's about to shut down at the end of the week. He just signed this executive order last week.
What happens if the government shut down?
You don't remember what happened under Bill Clinton?
No, I've drank
The military is basically exempt from it, but people like my wife who work for government
don't get paid.
You don't get paid, or you have to burn leave. You're forced to take leave.
Right.
So they have to do what's
in
called
order
a
for
furlough?
pay protection.
So they have to do what's called a furlough?
Right. And you're not doing that. The Congress and the Senate, they still get paid.
Okay, so wait. So you're basically saying that by the end of this week, anybody that works for the government is basically not going to go to work on Monday.
Like the mailman?
Yeah.
Like the mailman.
Like not going to go to work on Monday.
That is a possibility. That they could say,
break this down.
Federal employees.
For the employees, not county, not city.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, not the county.
Because Dion's a federal employee.
Right. So I'm saying that affects a whole lot of people, but they just say, and the whole the line in the sand is over this damn wall.
Wow.
Oh, that's the reason.
You want money for this wall. You're saying, if you don't appropriate the money in here for this wall, I ain't signing no budget.
Why build a wall? I like bridges.
You do?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Serious note.
This is a big deal.
So if Congress doesn't allocate funds for him to build this wall, he'll let the government get shut down.
That's what he said he'll do. Now, this is the crazy part. This is why I say it's suicidal for him to do that. Who controls the House? Who controls the Senate?
Both Republicans do.
And who's in at the presidency? It's all Republican. So how you gonna blame the Democrats for you not getting the job done?
He's blamed everything on.
Everybody.
For somebody who wants to try to unify the country, he will specifically go up and say, "Hey, it's the Democrats' fault," or "This is Obama's fault," or "I've done more in 8 days with Syria than anybody that in the past 8 years," or whatever the situation is. So basically, he's holding the country hostage for this.
He is. He got the baby, and he got a knife to the baby's throat, saying, "If I don't get my damn way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill this son of a
Well,
bitch.
you know, that all could be because he hasn't been able to get his way with everything that he said he was gonna. What got him into presidency, supposedly.
No, Nicole. He said he was going to build a goddamn wall.
And it was going to be a beautiful wall.
It was going to repeal Obamacare, and that didn't
He was going to repeal Obamacare.
So maybe it's an ego thing where I got to get this done.
He said he was going to build that wall, and Mexico was going to pay for it. Mexico shot him the bird.
Yeah, I knew
So now-
Mexico wasn't paying it.
Yeah, and so now
No
he's
pesos.
holding the country basically hostage, saying, if I don't get the swab, then I'll let the government shut down. I don't care.
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. And then they came in, and you got to think this is some backdoor workings of the Senate. They came in and they said, well, we got a proposal that, we'll go dollar for dollar. If we'll approve it, we'll approve Obamacare, because they're basically saying, well, now we want to repeal with this budget. We want to repeal Obamacare. So they just failed at Obamacare, killing Obamacare when about a month ago.
About a month ago.
They bringing it right back up now with the budget, basically saying we will defund Obamacare. We won't get the money allocated for the low-income people on Obamacare. And if we give you that money for those low-income people, every dollar we give you for the low-income people, you got to give us $1 towards the wall.
So is that the money they're taking for the free lunches for kids who need free lunches
Meals
at
on
school?
Wheels.
Meals on Wheels, free lunches, vital services that, keep people alive.
How can somebody even go to sleep at night?
Hey, man.
And you know what? The Republicans have to be scared too. You can't tell me they're not scared.
Why hadn't they said anything?
No, James, you know what? They're not scared because you got people. I sit up and I look at their on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. I go to those sites and I look. People are applauding this man. When he goes and has his rallies and, I'm making America great again. You see what I've done. Pat me on the back. People are, I don't know why, but they're chanting his name. He think he is doing the best job. He thinks he's actually doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
He actually thinks
Because he has a lot of yes sirs in his corner.
He thinks he's helping people. He thinks that what he's doing for this country, that he's done, he's not realizing any of the effects. And I hate to wrap you up, dog, but you got to tell folks where you are. Well, tell folks how to reach you.
Man, look, it's never enough time.
It's never enough
It's
time.
never enough on the topics. One day, you know what? I'm just going to get my own damn show so I can sit and talk for an hour about this, and I can just vent and just get it off my off my chest.
Is that a .com behind that? Is that where people bit.com? Is that what people do?
No, it's bird to Benet.com. Yeah, you know what that means? Yeah.
Send that hate mail.
To the Benet Embry Radio Show at gmail.com.
Or follow him on Twitter, JD Kane Politics, and send all your.
You can find me on Instagram at JDC, the letter U, know me. I'll be waiting.
That's so ungangster.
Hey, that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our last break, and we're getting into our topic.
Yeah.
You say you love me.
But
you cheat on me. The validation of sex versus relationships. You tuned into the Benét Embry Show. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Akron Watson, and I want you to stop what you're doing and tune in to the Benét Embry Show right now. Google Benét Embry is going down. The Benét Embry Show. Check it out.
Say, man.
I'm looking for that Mary J. real love. The In Vogue giving me something I can feel love. The sitcom Vivian Banks, Uncle Phil love. Be the Jada Pinkett to my Fresh Prince Will love. If the chemistry is right, then we might erupt. You strike me as my match, we can light it up. Like fire on a wick, make a wish, wrote a song, and it go a little something like this.
Hoping and praying and wishing and waiting, searching and yearning to find the one to make my fairy tale come true. Knowing that this ain't the way it should be, thinking that I should be happy with me, but sometimes it gets lonely in my room. Some say it'll change your life, some say it'll make things right, some say it's a crazy thing, some say it's not everything, some say it ain't worth the time, some say that it's vivid, so real I can feel it. For that one, my all, I would give it. I have a beautiful life, I wanna share it. I'd make a beautiful wife, I'm talking marriage. And I know it won't always be a fairy tale fantasy, but we'll know how to work things out when we both disagree. Some say it'll make you whole, some say it'll heal your soul, some say it'll bring you joy that your heart has never known. Some say it ain't necessary, some say that it's temporary, but I'm willing to risk it all, cause I wanna love. Waking me up in the morning, bringing me lunch in the afternoon, holding me close in the evening. I wanna love, keeping me warm when it's cold outside, cheering me up when I'm blue. Everything my heart desires, I wanna love like you. Like you, like you. I know there's the possibility that I may never ever have the love I'm dreaming of. But then there's the possibility that I may unexpectedly fall and he'll be the one to catch me, and I'll fall in love. I fall in love. Yeah. I fall in love.
And I know it won't always be a fairy tale. All my past trial and errors taught me very well. But if it's worth seeking and reaching, I'm keeping my mind on love like Mary Wells. Open my heart book and start a new chapter, from once upon a time to happily ever after. First date to the wedding bell doves and all of the above, cause I wanna love. Hey, yeah.
Waking me up in the morning, bringing me lunch in the afternoon, holding me close in the evening.
Say that I wanna love. Yeah.
Keeping me warm when it's cold outside, cheering me up when I'm blue. Everything my heart desires, I wanna love like you.
Hey, Mike,
like you.
Drink. Like you. Both. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. You tuned into the Benét Embry Show with Nikki Jackson, James Kane, Mark Holmes, Zig running the ones and twos, our engineer, and our special guest, Miss Nicole Carouthers.
Hello.
So the topic is, damn, I had a mind blank.
You say you love me.
You say you love me.
Yes.
But you cheat on me. What is your valuation of sex versus a relationship? And Nikki said she was a little bit confused. Let me break this down. Because some people put more value into sex versus their relationship. Some people put the more value in the relationship versus sex. Some people say, hey, if I'm not married, then I'm free to do whatever I want to do until I get married. Some people have, hey, I'm in a relationship, so this is my practice to be married. Some people say, hey, if I got a chance to knock this fine such and such, such and such, such and such down, then I'm gonna do that. It's all about your priority level and what you value the most. Do you value sex? Do you value marriage? Do you value, well, not marriage, well, marriage is included in relationship, your commitment to your relationship. Because there are people who, you know, baby, I love you. You know, Nicole, I love you. I love you with all my heart. I love you with everything. Here's my paycheck. I'll do anything in the world for you. But sometimes I need to get a little booty on the side. But that has nothing to do with how I feel about you. I'm just playing with them. That's just something to do, you know, when I'm bored or something like that, just for a little excitement. But you are the one that I love. You're the one that I'm committed to. You like that? See, that went straight deep into a dramatic one. So she said, So you have people out there, women too. I'm not saying this and dissing the brothers because I get emails all the time. You won't never talk about the women. It's some females out there. Hey, you my boyfriend, and I love you. We get along. We get fine. And one day you'll be the person that I will marry one day. But right now, you my main. But I'm still having fun. So if I'm out and I see somebody at the club, we may, you know, we may conversate a little. I may go hang out with him on a date or two, and sometimes it might lead to sex. If it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. But you just know you're secure in this relationship.
I don't know one dude that is going to let a woman say, "You're my main," and if I go out and I meet some dude, and if it turns into sex, it turns into sex. No. Can I finish? I'll let you talk for 10 minutes.
Go ahead. It wasn't 10 minutes.
Almost. But I don't know one guy that is going to say, "Oh, okay, that's cool. If you meet a dude and you want to hook up with him, hook up with him." So is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying it to that extent, but you do have people in open relationships.
You do have people, but those people have agreed to an open relationship.
Okay.
What you just described was not an open relationship. That was you saying that the woman is telling the guy, "Hey, you're my main, but I want to have some shit on the side as well. I want to be able to still hook up with other guys. You're probably going to be the guy that I end up marrying, but I want to be able to go out, hook up with other guys, do what I'm going to do without you saying shit about it." I don't know any guy that's going to say,
she may not tell her, Nikki. That may be her mindset. If that's the case, women wouldn't cheat on men at all, and men wouldn't cheat on women at all. That may be her mindset. This is my main dude.
I'm just going off of what you just said.
This is my main dude. I love him. He's good to me. He's good to my kids. He takes care of me. But every now and again, I may get a little bored. So I may, look at old Tyrone over there. We were cool in high school together. And, we had some good times. He was my first or whatever the situation is. Let's see what the situation is.
But I'm hearing that more and more people are having open relationships.
I'm
not dating, or anything like that.
You're not dating?
No.
Why?
But because I'm just too busy.
You're too busy for a relationship.
And I know people say you shouldn't say that, but I literally am, because I put in 15, 16, 18 hours a day some days. I may leave a production and go home and be up till 3, 4 in the morning writing or finishing up something or... Yeah, so the time, I can't invest the time into a man that that he would deserve. Does that sound better?
I got you.
But from what I'm hearing from my girlfriends who are like dating online, like open relationships are like, that's like things men ask. And then what about the men who like meet women but don't tell them they're married? Because what I'm hearing is that, that's a question the female should be asking. Because that's not open information.
Well, I'm, and I don't have any personal experience or knowledge of this, but why would a single man be against an open relationship? Why do you think
a single man be against it?
Against the open relationship?
Oh, you mean starting a new relationship?
Right. I'm saying if I don't know you and. Isn't
that the purpose of a relationship, to get to know somebody?
Well, no, because a lot of people online, they ain't trying to get to know you, they trying to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people, but I'm trying to cover everybody.
You trying to cover everybody?
Now when I was on Match.com years ago, years ago, it would ask what you're looking for. Are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking for? Or you want an open relationship? Are you looking just to meet and be friends?
Oh, wow.
And how many people lied about that?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people lied about that, dog, just to hit. But my point, trying to stay on topic, is that I'm thinking what you value the most is what you're going to do. If you value your relationship or your marriage, then regardless of the circumstances or opportunity, because some people say, "Oh, you only faithful till the right opportunity presents itself." Mm-hmm. Regardless of what that is, that you will not cheat on your spouse, man or woman. Mm-hmm. Some dudes like, "Yeah, man, I love my wife. Shoot, if I say Beyonce pregnant, I don't give a damn. She got twins. I got to get that." Mm-hmm. Okay, then what's your value?
Right.
So you value Beyonce or some supermodel or some actress or whatever the situation, whatever you into, more than you do your own wife, who you made a commitment to God? Do you value sex more? Hey, yeah, we in this relationship, but sometimes I'm a man. I'm gonna look. I ain't got to touch.
I think most women value relationships and most men value sex, but I may be wrong.
Well, I think all the women. I think all the women.
You said I think that's.
I think all the women would pretty much agree with you. But
guys, do you think that's true? Do men value sex and women value relationships?
But I don't think that. I think it's even. I think women put it out there more. Oh, he cheated on me. He cheated on me. A man be like, damn, she cheated on me. We ain't gonna put that on social media because we have our male ego and our male pride.
Right.
We're not gonna put it out there. A woman, she's hurt. She has to vent.
I hear it hurts men worse than.
It does hurt men worse.
What?
Being
if
cheated
a
on.
female cheats on a man versus a man cheating on a woman, maybe we're just used to getting cheated on.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
What do you think it is?
Nah, I don't think that's it. I don't think nobody wants to be cheated on, but it's just that you have people that have damn egos. This is the way I've always viewed it. I don't want you to do anything to me. I don't want to do anything to you that I wouldn't want you to do to me.
Right.
And because
to others.
I want you to be faithful to me, I'll be faithful to you, regardless of the temptation, because whatever the situation is, we always have a choice.
Right.
And you can always walk away. Some people just choose not to walk away. And I know that I've been in that situation where I've been with the wrong crazy one and I couldn't walk away. So I knew that, if I'm at her house and it's after the sun done went down, it's probably going to be some banging going on.
Dig it.
And I knew I couldn't put myself in that situation. So it was like, can you bring me something to eat? No.
What's that old D. Harvey song? You make me weak, so while I'm strong, I better leave well enough alone.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it could be what Nikki said last week.
What'd I say?
You were saying that regardless of what the situation is, if whoever cheats, they're being selfish. And James just said, if you're a single man, why wouldn't you want an open relationship? First off, I'm too selfish. I don't want to. I could never be with a married woman. Because 9 times out of 10, you just finished screwing your husband the night before. No, he ain't using no type of protection. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm screwing the other man's juices. Or if you got a boyfriend, and I know you got a boyfriend, if 9 times out of 10 you got a boyfriend, if you screwing me, I know you screwing him on a more repetitive basis.
So can I just say that a woman that's cheating, if she's married and she's got a side dude, 9 times out of 10 she did not have sex with her husband last night.
And I can attest to that.
If she had sex with you. Usually, and I'm just saying usually, not all women, but most women that cheat are really not having sex with their husband.
Right. And I got a partner he's the cleanup man. I got a partner, he's the cleanup man, and he's like, man, I got a married chick that I'm like, girl, I don't know why your husband ain't happy. And she's like, oh, he cheated on me. And because he cheated on me, what I do to you, he don't get that.
Revenge.
Oh,
no,
man.
He don't get that. So everything that you want to do, we can go to town. He can't get none of it. He can't get it like that. He don't get nothing. But just pay bills and do what you're supposed to do and try not to piss me off. And that's like, I don't know, is that how it is once you get pissed off?
It sounds like he never recovered from the when he cheated. Yeah. How can you live like that though? I think there has to be forgiveness at some point. If you love someone.
Hold on. You say that, but if you saying, hold on, we got this $400,000 house over here. I got about $700,000 in my 401k. We got family ties. We got everything. And now I'm going to have to just go and split up and change my entire life. Nah, I'd rather just wait you out. One of us will get tired.
Deal with your bullshit.
And deal with your bullshit.
Yep.
I'm going to go do me. I'll let you do you. And we'll just be roommates.
Wow.
It's people that feel that way.
And believe it or not, that works for about 40% of people that are married that have those.
So nobody's happy.
That have those type of issues where
those type of issues.
No. If you would have let me finish, that have those type of issues, because every man that cheats on his wife or every woman that cheats on her husband, they don't divorce.
No.
Everybody that cheats don't get a divorce.
True.
So he deals with her bullshit or she deals with his for the same reasons that James say. They got all this, all that, all these ties, all these extras. And what's the song? It's cheaper to keep her?
It is.
So
but it take me $2 to take her home, take me $2,000 to leave her alone.
Exactly. So it's cheaper to keep her. So you stay in the situation. You do you. I do me. We come home. We barely half-ass speak. You have a lot of relationships that are like that.
Well, they just say, you just got to be respectful.
Because of the circumstances that has happened earlier into the marriage. But
it seems crazy, but what I'm saying is that...
I want to agree with y'all because I know that maybe y'all have some inside knowledge. I couldn't live like that. So if I have to leave my home and start all over, or whatever, if I got it once, I get it again. I have the resources.
No. See, when you 50 years old, no, player, it ain't.
I still.
50's young.
Yeah, but still, I don't.
Yeah, if you plan to work, you 80.
Yeah, but I couldn't stand for somebody who bears the name of my father. That's an honor to bear my father's name.
Okay,
it's like you said, and I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm not trying to be. When your ex got married, you like, good, she can get out my daddy's name.
You damn right.
So with that being said, it's an honor for a woman to wear a man's name, his father's name, his lineages, or whatever the situation is. And you're saying that because I don't want to lose something financial or monetary, that she can keep all of that. Plus, because if she died, if one of them happens and dies, she gonna get everything anyway.
Oh, okay, you say that because you don't. I went through this early in life, right at like 30 years old, and I think about how I was like, man, look, I had 10 years of life work went into that, and I just got to thinking, it was like, because in my mind at that time, had she just done right and been like, look, made a mistake. Sorry, I'm changing. We could have been cool, but that wasn't the case.
Dog, knowing you as well as I do, ain't no way you could have. You couldn't have forgiven.
Listen,
her. Every time you turned around, it'd have been something in your. And I'm the same way too. It'd have been something that, damn, if she moaning the way she moaned when she was with that nigga, is she kicking her leg up? She hunching me the way she hunching him. All of that stuff factors in.
Well, this is why when a husband or a boyfriend cheats on his girlfriend, this is why things change in the bedroom. For the simple fact of what we're thinking is, well, did he do that to her?
On both sides.
Exactly.
I think
it's worse for women because we overanalyze everything. We think about every little detail. Everything Are you a woman?
But you put more emphasis on the woman, like the woman has more to lose, or the woman that hurt has more value.
That is not what I said. I said it's worse for us because we analyze everything. I didn't say the pain was worse. I'm talking about our thought process.
I think
because we think about because we overanalyze. You guys are real quick to deal with your emotions and be done with it. We don't do that.
Right.
We deal with our emotions and we continue those emotions for years on end.
They playing, dog.
Well,
you guys can deal with shit a lot easier and a lot quicker and get over things a lot faster than we can. Now, I'm not saying that you would get over your wife cheating and you'd be like, okay, babe, we can go work this out. We can go to counseling. We can go do this. We can do that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you and her were to not work out and you go on with your life, you're going to process the shit a whole lot faster than she is.
Okay.
Wait, have you guys heard about 10-year breaking point in relationships?
No, do tell.
Kind of like the 7-year itch?
Yeah.
No, I never heard of it.
Do tell.
No, I haven't had. I haven't.
I mean, I felt like
that after 10 years.
I felt like that's what happened to me.
10 years.
Honestly, yeah, because I was right at the 10-year mark, and then it was like everything was like nothing was good enough anymore. And
did you try counseling or anything like that?
For 2 years.
Okay.
And it was like, I was just like, and at that point I was like, I'm done. And I ain't got nothing else to give.
Right. Why live in a miserable relationship? And I think, like you said, some people just do it because it's comfortable,
Right.
and they're afraid of the unknown. But at the end of the day, they're miserable.
And I have actually talked to more men that have said this than women, that they would rather be miserable in a relationship than be alone.
I'm one of those men.
That ain't me.
No,
I'd rather be by my damn self.
Listen. Before me and my wife got back together, James and Nikki know that I was separated for 2 years. 2 years, she lived her life, had another baby, the whole 9 yards. And I had 2 years to think about all of that stuff. And it is, so to go back to Nikki's point about overanalyzing and processing and all of that stuff, I have to make a choice every day to not think about that. I have to make a choice every day to recite my vows in my head because those thoughts are consuming. Even after the birth of my son, I was still thinking and feeling a certain type of way. And I said, okay, when I have my son, it'll be okay. It's this.
And when you say thoughts, what thoughts do you
The
mean?
thoughts the same thing. Damn, did she cook for him the way she cooked for him?
Oh, okay.
Did she, you know, I mean, you know, if she, you know, put on a shirt that I've never seen in, damn, did he buy that shirt? Did she wear that shirt in front of him? Because I know the shirt, the panties, all of that stuff. When she left, when she came back, I was like, man, where the fuck you get them from?
Can I say something? For knowing Benet for a whole bunch of years, it's not easy for him to forgive.
At all.
I mean, he's still mad at a dude that tried to take his girlfriend in high school. He still hate that dude
no,
to
he's
this day.
And
he's like, when he see him, yeah, that punk, that bitch right there, and you know, and I'm like, dude, that was like 20 plus years ago.
But
really?
And I'm like that. So when we did get back together.
But Benet, you went on with your life, and
I
dated, and you
I dated, I had friends. I had no choice,
or whatever the case
I
may
had
be.
no choice at that time, because if not, I would have killed somebody. I was at that point.
Someone, Rod asks, if you think like that all the time, can you truly put your all back into it?
Yeah, you can, because I make the choice to. I make the choice. People say love is an emotion and everything, but love is also a decision. I decided to love my wife. I decided to be a good husband. I decide to not cheat on her. I decide to not make her feel the way I feel. I did go on with my life. I had no choice, because at that particular point I was sending divorce papers. As soon as I could leave the county courthouse, I go over to James' house. Hey man, I got these motherfucking divorce papers. She got to sign them. I'm good. I'd already made plans, because I couldn't take it to a particular point. It just so happened we got together. So I'd already made up plans. But for those 2 years of knowing what she was, what she doing, and who she was doing it with, and blah blah this, I couldn't go to my hometown. It was I was getting ready to go down there. I had 2 pistols in my pocket and one on the side of the seat. My brother and my father-in-law stopped me right up there in 20 and 69 and told me to go home. I'd already made up in my mind. I was like, I wasn't calling James, because James ain't gonna tell me that. James was gonna be like, nah, dog, and start cussing me out, because that's his therapeutic way. But I had cried. I had wrote my letter to my daughter. I made sure I allocated a certain amount of funds for an attorney. I was gonna sit there. At that point, I was dangerous. So when you say those thoughts are overanalyzing, it's the same thing with a man.
Wow.
I lived it. So I think it's equal on both sides. So you can, even if you cheat on that particular person, and it's hard, I'm not saying it's easy, you have to make that choice. When we get into an argument, I have to choose not to throw that up in her face. When I don't feel like watching the kids while she go out with her girls, I have to choose to say those girls had nothing to do with what their mama did. These are innocent children. I have to choose that. So when I've said I'm back in it 100%, I'm back in it 100%. And so because I put the value on my marriage versus revenge, sex, this opportunity with that girl, this opportunity with, oh damn, she fine. Ooh shit. Oh, she a singer too.
Well, not to be funny, but every relationship I've been in, they cheated on me. That's probably why I don't have time for it. I'm like, I'm good.
Right. So, but you know, so that's the whole gist of that. So you have to make that choice, ladies and gentlemen. I think you have to look at it from, you know, I know cats that, well, everybody else in a relationship, so I might as well be in a relationship. Yeah, man, see if she got a homegirl you can hook me up with. Vice versa. Oh, well, yeah, I am kind of lonely. You know, hook me up with his homeboy. And then as soon as the opportunity present themselves, they go cheap because they don't put any value on that relationship.
Or is it because they didn't put value into the relationship because it was just something that they were doing to pass time?
Right, it was just something to pass time.
It was just something to pass time.
But see, you pass time like that when you're younger.
I agree.
When you get to a certain age and position and space in your life, you like, man, listen, if this ain't moving with some intentionality, get the hell on, because I ain't got time to play with you.
I disagree with you on that, because most people our age, we've been married, we've been divorced, we've done been through all the bullshit. All I need her to do is come by once, twice a week. We do our thing. when you do your thing, you go on about your business.
You don't have to have a relationship to do that.
Well, you don't want to. If you want to, just don't want to be screwing one person.
But you don't have to have a relationship to do that.
Some people may call it a relationship, dog.
It's not a relationship. That's an agreement.
Well,
I mean, like
sometimes people catch feelings though.
I don't care who you are. If you keep screwing a person enough times, you're going to catch feelings, some shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stake a claim. The one night stands can be dangerous when you screw them 5 or 6, 7, 8 times. Then at that particular point, wait a minute, hold on. You're on the phone with. You over here with me. This is my time.
Oh.
So not if you have understanding.
I personally think that you would catch feelings for somebody if you continue to be intimate with them, if that connection was there. If that connection is not there and this is just sex, you're not going to catch feelings. Now, I'm not saying that one or the other won't, but I'm saying if
you won't.
If I'm hooking up with a guy and I know what it is, I know what this is, and I know that it's not going to be anything other than this, I'm not going to catch feelings. I don't give a damn if we have sex for 2 years. I'm not going to catch feelings because that's not what this is, and I'm not going to put you in the position to confuse you, to make you think that it's something more than what it is. Meaning that...
Hence the contract that you said.
Hence the contract. Meaning, this isn't a relationship, and it's not going that way. So there is no spending the nights. There is no cuddling. There is no holding hands. There is no intimacy. Mm-hmm. There is no kissing. This is what it is.
Wait a minute. So you can have sex without kissing?
If we're just having sex, yes.
Dig it. Hey, shout out to Nikki Jackson.
Kissing is a very intimate thing to me because
it's most people.
I didn't think you could have sex without kissing.
Why did you think?
In the words of Nikki Jackson, you're not making love until you kiss it.
Exactly. So if this is just like Benet say, the contract, and this is all that this is, I'm not going to share intimacy with you because that's going to confuse you to make you think that this is more than what it is, and then when it's over, you're gonna feel some type of way.
Or confuse yourself.
Or confuse myself. So if I know for 100% fact that I'm not going to catch feelings for you, I'm just not going to, then I'm not going to create intimacy with you. Now, if the connection was there and I'm like, damn, this guy is making me feel some type of way, I really don't want to go there, I'm trying to hold off as long as I can. But the connection is there, eventually I'm not going to be able to fight it. And I'm going to bring you intimacy. If I bring you intimacy and we kiss and we hold hands and we snuggle up under each other and we get all nice and cozy, that is me bringing you intimacy, and that's showing that I am into you. If we have sex and then I get up and I go to the kitchen and start rattling around and doing shit, giving you the hint that it's time to go, I'm not bringing
what time the bus leave?
I'm not bringing you intimacy. I'm not going to let you get intimate with me, because intimacy to me is a very important thing, because I love the way that it feels. And I love the way that it makes you feel. So I'm not going to confuse you with giving you intimacy with me if I know that I'm not going to be able to keep this up.
You got to put this contract online. You got to help some girls. You got to help some females out.
No, have you ever had a man try to kiss you and you're like, nah?
I have.
Okay. And then do you explain, like, when y'all talk?
Somebody tried to get a picture from him.
Yes. Yes. Because I'm a person that I'm very touchy-feely, and I like intimacy, and I like being close like that. So if I kiss you, then I am really liking you. But we have to get to that point. My pet peeve is don't kiss me and jam your tongue down my throat. There is no reason why all of your tongue has to be in my mouth. I have said that on my blogs. I have put that on Facebook. There is no reason why I need to feel the back of your tongue. There's just no reason whatsoever.
You don't want to gag on it?
I don't want to gag on it. I don't. Because the first time that I tongue kissed when I was younger, and he did that, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, are you putting it in my mouth to suck on it? Or like, why? No. It's not that you're putting it in there and taking it out. You're putting it in. Okay, now what? What am I supposed to do with this?
Jay, come here, nigga.
Hey, I know. Listen,
Give me some sugar, girl.
Listen, I know what she's.
I want that sugar.
I know what she's talking about because back in the day, I had a chicken. That's the way she kissed, was just, I'm just gonna put my tongue in your mouth, and I was like, so that's so nasty.
It is. It really is. And there's nothing wrong with tongue kissing if you give a little of the tongue, but there is absolutely no reason for my whole tongue to be in your mouth, and there's no reason for your whole tongue to be in my mouth. There's just not. There's just not. Why are we tongue wrestling? I don't understand.
Shout out to spit swapping, ladies and gentlemen. We got
I
1
don't
minute
get
left.
how people think that that's sexy to tongue swap.
Because
you see these people
the French people do it.
We're not in France.
Nikolai, the French people do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to wrap it up, but we got to wrap it up. It is the last minute of the show. We want you to have a great week. Be sure and check out Nicole. What'd she say?
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
No,
Oh, no.
Car, I heard, yeah.
Oh, Nicole Carr out hers.
Yes, Nicole.
Can you say that
Carouthers.
again? Say that again. Say that again.
And Nick That Productions. Please follow on Facebook. I don't know, Instagram and
NCC
I am so
417
serious,
Nicole.
though.
Right.
I'm funny, but I'm so serious.
So that being said, ladies, hey,
Hold
y'all
on,
have a
hold
great
on.
week. We got 1 fucking minute. What is it?
He used the F word. That's my word.
Listen here, you bald-headed bastard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to go. Thank you for tuning in to the Benét Embry Show. We'll see y'all back next Monday. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.